I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want.
You are what you say you are, you know what I mean? I'm no famous person, I know nothing, because what fame there, fame put you in a very unreal world, where things become very unreal and you feel like, you know, you become superhuman. But at the same time, if a man thump you in your face, it's black and blue. Said we like if me thump Angelina in the face. You know, we is flesh and blood really and truly. We is body, mind and soul. We is spirit. We is physical. We is spiritual. We are all one entity on earth. And here we're going now. Fame take you out of that entity there and put you even in a lower stage. It put you even in a more physical world than what we are already in, because no fame don't exist in the spiritual. Nobody is more known than anybody else in the spiritual realm. You know what I mean? It's that only exists in the physical, and for you to even step a step further to say I am more famous than Drew, you know, because I am CHRONIXX. You go down to second dimension now. You know what I mean? Very basic sense of living. You know what I mean? I can't live like that. Me, I forgot to market a weekend time go buy my food. And you know what I mean? Me have to walk, and when my head hurt me, me have to bawl out, say, boy, my head hurt me. And you know what I mean? When me have diarrhea, me have to talk, say me have diarrhea. Me
looking at no man to whatever, like, yeah, all that stuff is nice, but I need to be able to provide it for myself. Because what if me and this man break up? And then what?
CHRONIXX reached out to Akeem to give him advice.
Mr. Brother, careful what you do. I say it to him. I talked to the dog on the phone yesterday, Mr. Bro. Careful what you do. Because you see all them people that stay, they are not going to hold Rosalie accountable for any of her actions. They're going to blame you. Jake was the scapegoat. You are going to be the next scapegoat. Tell him straight. Mr. Bro, careful of what you are doing. Because you're never going to give her the wrong. You're never going to allow her to take responsibility. And it's because you guys do not allow her.
Both sides, brother, sister, cousin, auntie. Love that brother. I want to go to the granny grow me love and uncle. You see, granny grow me love and uncle. So, me grow extended family. Now me used to. That's the same thing with Shanta and our brother. I never just me and June, I never just me and Rosalie. They were in our granny too. You see, it's our auntie. I was the extended family in my house here. So I always have a love the towards family. You see, the more I get my place up, the more it's my place, my family. You know, man, you know, everything good. Yeah, man. So not here, what you start dealing with, deal with. I'm the man who can deal with everything. Not here. I can hear so. Hold on, we have to look at the thing. We have to start out. We'll go and do the thing. Let's go. My boss, man. You see, my boss right now.
yes, Jake's a lighter.
I'm the big boy. I want to tell you about what June coming. June are coming.
No, brother, can't.
Rose and I come.
Mr. Jakes come over here and tell the people them say how him just want one horse so he can get the kids. So him never know say one blood clot house long time.
And that me I say too.
Eh?
All this time in no one house, I know
You
one
like
house.
to use the bad situation them and scrape like you don't feel like people are blood clot idiot over here.
Yeah.
You like to use the bad situation them and then you know go like a bad situation about 800 black 800 black and mill away. I think we fuck up that can rat clot bill. 800 black and mill away.
Not even one gym. Not even one bedroom.
Our 800 black a bill. One storeroom.
Me don't know why you do that. Boy, come over here and look sympathy.
Look here, sir. You better get up and look blood clot work.
Go
We
look
not
at
let you know where you know. Oh, we not let you know where you come out of Rosalie workplace. Go look what do.
Go look here, go look at job. Go look at job.
A true Rose broke your band. From
And
early.
Rosalie, you should go away with the AC. I fuck crap out. You should
If
take
you
the
go with the
AC.
AC room, man, if you go in a hot, if you go on with the AC room with Rosalie. Go on with it.
Where you come like that? Where you do?
If you go with it, you
No, where you do? No hypocrite we will play. Me cuss her and then me bring go back on our side, no?
Yeah, but if you go with it, it's true, man. You understand me?
Me
Because if
be
Rosalie,
with it.
listen, if remember teach you something, if Rosalie did take up the rascal mat when mother wipe your foot pan, why should you go to the AC remote?
Acho. Rosalie, you should take all the AC. Me sorry say AC can hold in your bag. You should bring it out.
All in bed you should take up.
AC with you.
All in bed you should have carry.
Yo, any foreign woman that's looking for a yardie, go take up Jake's. Somebody go take up the man. Go give him his visa or green card. Any foreign woman, any good foreign woman that's trying to play Captain Save a Yardie, go give the man his visa or green card, no man. Somebody...
I don't like brown man. You don't remind me hard failure. Me soon stop use Swiss-Lee. Him too brown. The one when them black and crusty, him can't start life with them. When I'm so brown and good looking at hard failure and broke my heart, my teeth and my lungs and throw me underneath the bus.
So,
But
what this?
But just say, that's what I tan. I tell him my mind. Anyway.
Some day I see the help and the support.
I get the help and support. Talk to me, give him something.
It's all about the kids, you know. Somebody just asked what about the kids. It's all about the kids. What do you think I did this for? We give them a youth on my foot. To them, I gotta look for them. I'll make sure I circle them to them, make them see them father, because they need to see them father. Them long to see them father, so I'm gonna look for them today. And so I'm gonna bring some gears and some something give them to for them get some change of clothes and uniform and all them thing there. I tell my mother to wash out some clothes for them too. And them granny. I tell my mother and Rosalie mother to wash some clothes for them because I'm there. On the road all day. We're busy. And for them clothes enough. So all them can gang it.
Where you go say now, are you a provider still? So I go up on Jake's live a while ago and I tell you say a pure gift. Gift. Pure gift. Where you go say? He might get the money now, plus him that take care of the pitting them, plus he might do ask or something. So where you go say now? Why you excuse now? What could be an excuse now? Say you are the only breadwinner in the family. That could be an excuse. That can't be an excuse now. That cannot be your excuse now. Can't be an excuse. It's something else ever coming. Because Jake's I get the gift them now. And if Jake consistent and stay upon this for about 3-4 weeks and just go, you can't say money you provide to the family now. You have to go to something else. You have to go use one next excuse now. You have to go use one next excuse. I saw it have to go. Big up Jake's. Be a fucker going on that before still. And you to get a piece of punishment, but big up same way because you had the court them, the man said the court say him can't take the pin in them, but she can't have nothing to do with the pin in them. Big up Jake same way. You can't say nothing else.
Yeah, more on Footer now no shame again. Footer, your shame sheet dead. For real. Miss Lisa Hanna, a big woman. Out there, I enjoy her life. And she's dressing up into what she feels comfortable for dress up in her. Not only that, her body look very good, and she's a beautiful woman. And you have a problem with the woman that do what she want to do, a woman in her a 50-year-old woman. You become the moral compass of society to the point where you point out what the lady is wearing and doing with her life. A married woman, we have her husband, and obviously her husband has a problem with it, and you have a problem with it, brother. Mrs. She come like she clout your stars. Mrs. She put up a monkey, and if I use she call monkey, the monkey when she put up the rotted, I don't know if she thinks that the monkey they favor you, but she put up a monkey to rotted. Come like you shall call monkey. You. Brother, you need to have a little shame, man. You lose your shame, she bad, you know. Me tell you from the other day, say you need to go do a checkup and see if you have a mild strokes. Because you not address that, you know, and you come out and talk about something wrong with Lisa Anna. What wrong with the woman if the woman are wear what she want to wear, brother? And when I see people that say, we enough a point out say something wrong with you. And then 1 or 2 days after, you come up point out say something wrong with Lisa Anna because she addressed a certain way. So when we are point out and I see your mouth lean and you drool, yeah? Because my sister you drool now, it even get worse because you start lick your spit. Like me notice when you're talking, you start push out your tongue, you catch spit from coming down in the curve, yeah, where your mouth created, yeah, where your lip created. When them see a lick your spit, a push out your tongue and catch back the spit, you know, then I realize say something off. But me see people did I say, boy, I shouldn't have say something, you know, you need to go check out if something wrong with you. Because sickness this and sickness that. But I same thing I do with Lisa Anna. If you think so Lisa Anna has a mental breakdown, or she go through something mental. Yeah, the same way they must say me should have reach you or send you a message, you know, a direct message. You know, could I send her a direct message in her inbox too? Because she always correspond with people. So if you did want to find if something wrong with Lisa Anna, you should have send her a direct message and say, well, go on, mama, since you're PMP and you're PMP. You should send her a message and say, well, go on, mama, you alright? Yeah, man, I pray for you. And she'd reply to you and say, yeah, man, foot out, me good. Instead of you go out there now and take up the lady business by your head and I talk about something wrong with the lady, like you suggest something medically wrong with her. But look on you, where say something medically wrong with the woman, with them out there lean round so like you're King Stitch. You feel low, brother, me tell you, your shame tree dead, bro. The fact you dep on the internet a drool and I use your tongue and catch your spit. And you know things you need to take one little break and get some medical attention. You know? And just chill out for a minute, bro. It's like say you think you're going to miss something off of the internet, bro. You're not miss nothing, bro. Just chill out a little bit, man. Chill out a little bit, bro. You see? Chill out, man, and I may tell you this as a youth, way, rate you. You know some rate you, you know. I mean, I love to see the best for you. You see, I don't like the little boy that will live in their car and I rate you. You know some rate you. See, you know you're my G. You know say right now, yeah, me just a phone call away. Anything is what I say when it comes down to health and then sitting there and anything to make you better. You know me just a phone call away. Not change. You know say me have the same herbalist. One of the same herbalists. Congo. So you know say not change. We might have a little mustard in on them sitting there. But me really think you need to chill out a little bit, bro. Chill out a little bit and, you understand me? I say, stop putting on people's stress upon your head, man. You understand? Nobody take up them stress, the brother. Allow Lisa and make Lisa and live her life, bro. Allow the lady make the lady live her life. You're not a medical doctor, bro. See? You're not a psychiatrist. Yeah? So, get like ambition. And people, remember, say me have an album out, you know, Ghetto Reggae. And it's going very well. At the Tyrone tune called Tyrone. Yeah, man, foot hype, take a song and guitar review. Yeah, I'm a shot your thing. Yeah? The call Tyrone tune. Take it and guitar review, I shot your thing. Yeah, me done? Yeah, man, I leave Lisa and alone.
If CHRONIXX was a Jamaican-based hardcore dancehall artist,
I've never been this disrespectful. I mean, disrespected in my whole entire life by nobody. Like what the Caribbean Music Awards did to me.
Yes, me peeps. So we see where Irish and Chin give his take on how the Caribbean Music Award disrespected CHRONIXX. Take a listen and listen what he has to say.
if CHRONIXX was a Jamaican-based hardcore dancehall artist, his fellow colleagues would have already come to his side and load up the whole situation. If it was the reverse, in my opinion, and Dexter got the award, and he went on stage and he got it and all of that stuff, and then they took it away and said it goes to CHRONIXX, there would have been more conversation. This has nothing to do with big, because CHRONIXX is big. You guys have to understand our culture. right? This has nothing to do with who is big. Cranium is a big artist.
Yeah, man.
Certain artists is not going to get involved because they're not going to go up against Dexter getting an award, bro.
Oh, they know I'm not dying in there.
You understand what I'm saying? So this is why the thing is kind of quiet the way it's quiet.
Yeah.
So when you look at it, it's almost like Cranium is fighting his own fight. Nobody not jumping to say, yo, you're not hearing the big voices. You're not seeing nobody on Instagram that's in the artist fraternity taking up for him.
Violation.
Right? Because it's him. Right? But if it was another artist, possibly it would have been an uproar that would have had more of a trickling effect, right? An echoing effect. But because it's Cranium is a foreign artist. He's bigger than a lot of the artists coming out of Jamaica. They're not going to make it a loud, because it would have been loud already.
If it was certain man.
If it was certain man, it would have been loud already. Dexter has more core than Cranium.
Yes.
Right? Now, again, guys, when we speak about our crazy culture, you know, it doesn't mean which artist is more talented and which artist is what it is. It's just where everybody falls, if you get where I'm coming from, right? So Dexter is more connected and rooted in the core, right, of our culture than Cranium is. Even though Cranium has way more streams and sells more and all of that, right? You know, Dexter is more of a core artist than he is. Right? Cranium is not powerful enough in the core to spark a boycott or outrage. Right? Trust me. Cranium's thing is a thing where everybody's just speaking under their breath. Yo, man, I eat that thing that them go on with, you know. Yo, the DJ shouldn't deal with it that way there, you know. Yo, I the right way I'm deal with it. That's the conversation. If you understand what I'm saying. Right? But he's not strong enough.
In the core.
In the core, for the artist them to look at it as we have to come to his defense. He doesn't have that power yet, right? And because he doesn't have that power yet, right, it's not going to go any further than it is right now. It's just a conversation. That's it. They're not going to rally around Cranium to take away Dexter Daps'. Come on now. It's not going to happen, man. We got to understand our culture, right? The Caribbean Music Awards will live past this because Cranium is not that artist, right? He's a great artist. Right? Yes, in the back of our heads, we're going to be like, yo, man, I'm too like what go on. We have to, you know, question 1 and 2 thing. But that don't mean we're not going to support next year.
Blood-clad elephant, man. You're facing a pussy wall. Leave you alone. You tell people you feed that. You take the man their money from me. And know you got friend and don't do the man thing. And I call you now and tell the people them to tell me if you leave you alone.
No. Wrong move. All of them young youth here in a dance hall, you should take them and groom them right now and prepare them to become as great as you are, as can to you.
Something no look right. I mean, attack and I Mr. Cartel in front of them face. I'm want to tell him, say, you, me no rate you because you're a friend killer. Me I got tell him that. Cartel and a God. Oh, Cartel can turn vlogger. I mean if it turn vlogger. Cartel left for an artist and turn vlogger. I mean if it turn vlogger. Move on a post soul and go. Can't take this no more now.
You know, see, you. No change no enough for your vocabulary, you know. You only a pretend. Me hear you go on many interviews go talk say, you and this youth not in a nothing. And the fans them make it seem as though you and this person in a something. Okay? You come from jail after you spend much years. Of course, you're gonna have a buzz. No artist really can't charge what you charge right now. Okay? So take it. Alright? Every day you come and you say, God is the greatest. You can't tap. A big man like you, from a person not touch you. You don't know say word is win and blow is unkind. Why your problem? Yeah, make your money, but it seems like you're still sad. Why your issue? All of them young youth here in a dance hall, you should take them and groom them right now and prepare them to become as great as you are, as can to you. Young youth, them are you not supposed to have no animosity. Cause you crown king. Why your problem? Grow up. Grow up. I know everything you have to answer to. I know everything you have to show shade to. See them boo you just what they are. And what you feel like you crowd go there back at you always. Everybody have them time. Everybody have them moment. Now while you shine, tap waste time to focus on locus. And focus on you. I know every belly ear ring you have to answer to. What is under my nose? My big mouth.
Is that a crime? Uno go on like say me if you sit down and like who uno like or who uno self like. When uno get up and eat from other people, is that a crime? No, that's not a choice. You understand what I mean? So why me not have a choice? Why uno alone have a choice? If me not like cartel, me just not like blood clot cartel. Cartel now put my pot on fire. Cartel now mind my youth them. And me I do that and me I run my own show and I do that. You understand what I mean? Cartel made a feed unum. Cartel made a grind out on all and them thing there. But trust me, them thing they can't go on with me. When Cartel eat pan him friend and kill him friend, and I hate him, they hate him, so why Cartel can't eat and nobody else can't eat? Cartel a blood clot, God. Telling already, so me is not a fan of Cartel. Anybody where you see kill them friend or kill a man on this earth, me no like them, me is not a fan of them. So if uno want support murderers, uno can go and support murderers, because at the end of the day, when the murder hit full the doorstep, uno are going to hate that person and go and kill that person. Me not support nobody we commit no form of murder act or no form of crime. Me no business who you be. No fun where I come talk and I talk about, oh, go suck your mother and whatever. Come with something new. Please, I'm begging to come with something new. Learn to spell something new. Educate yourself with something new. Suck your mother still out. It not do nobody nothing. Me still I go talk just like come here and make that video right now. Me still I go talk and beat on a bad. I go on like say me no fi voice my opinion. Oh, Cartel can turn vlogger. I mean if it turn vlogger. Cartel left for artist and turn vlogger. I mean if it turn vlogger. Move on a post soul and go. How much artists are do vlogging? Oh, no go over there go tell them about them mother. Oh, because they have only a status near artist. Oh, no move on a dirty blood clot and go. No things that them more than me. No. Me I eat steak, them and them steak. Me I eat blood clot, lobster and crab and all of them something there. Them and me too. Me I walk on the same style where them I walk on. You understand? Me have clothes for my back, them have clothes for them back. They might buy one real jewelry, me buy one fake one, I still blood clot jewelry name. Buy one car, me can go trust one. America this, move on a blood clot and go. You know what I talk say? You not talk about, oh, Cartel buying oh, some people bad man. Let me tell you something one not understand. A credit score and driver's license run blood clot America if you don't understand that. I found it in America and don't even understand that because name have a 0.0 credit score. No found a credit score wreck like blood clot train. It's just some bunch of groupies. Me and a groupie, me can't take program. You understand? You not gonna say what me fi say or tell me what fi say. No, me I gonna say what me want say. And that's I don't have a problem because uno can't get to say what uno really want to say. I'm afraid to walk out the road and I'm afraid for bonfire, I'm afraid to do it. You understand what I mean? Me I come out and me I talk and I be Cartel in front of them face. I'm want to tell him say, you, me no rate you because you're a friend killer. Me I got tell him that. Cartel and a God. If you don't know me, you get to know me. Please and talk.
All I know say white supremacy, colonialism, and racism still exists. And I have to fight right now. Because that is where Leonard Orwell come and set up. Leonard Orwell come and him say we must stop worship no King of England. And when Haile Selassie crowned on 1932 of November, him said, see we king there, our redeemer that. If we supposed to have a redeemer, see him there. So we point to him, Haile Selassie. Him our redeemer. Some people say him are the Christ and all sort of things, and second coming of Jesus and all them some there. You know, see. So if a man feels me a fight, yes, because a man not put the thing into context. See, into context. So when me say, me not believe in a God and me not believe in a devil, no, I say, see, them are atheists, me not atheists. I say about VYBZ Cartel. Because what you call Jamaican culture now is a duplicity of things now we could talk about when you say Jamaican culture. Because I don't know which aspect of the culture you talk about. Because you have Rasta, which is a culture.
The culture.
You have reggae music, dancehall music.
The large
the
part
people them
that's
politically.
praising him. The large portion of the culture that's celebrating his release.
That celebrate what?
Celebrating his release.
Because that is dancehall culture. That's a set of people who into that kind of culture. But I don't know, I only broaden it and say.
A monolith like it.
Yeah, you know, what say about the culture. You know, it's like a man that say, dancehall dead. You know, I don't know dancehall dead. Or you say dancehall dead. When I go foreign and I see a stage with 200,000 people in front of me, I know you know dancehall music on it. I play reggae me here, and the whole time reggae them we carry me walk, like how me so can walk here. You know, so me I say, but all them dead there for so much years. Look at all mass agreements. At 60 years, she'll sing from she 12-year old. At 60 years now, she was celebrating the reggae music industry. And she still at tour all over the place. When you look on the lineup them, artists on all of the festival them are foreign. Burning Spear, this, that. And mostly reggae culture with a little tip of dancehall, two little dancehall man in it. So you have to differentiate cultures. Reggae and dancehall, you know. Dancehall and no reggae. You know, see, you have to differentiate now when you say reggae culture. You know, you have ska culture too. Ska start in Jamaica, but you don't know ska band in Jamaica. If you go to Europe, you see ska band. You see band, dancehall culture. You know, dancehall culture now, it around the place, you know. And it comes with a certain vibration that I don't really work with. You know, dancehall culture seems to be a culture where it's almost like it a try X out the culture of reggae, which is Rasta. You see? So you find that the youth them now is a kind of dark, you know, very, very down kind of vibes. Will look happy, but the happiness we see is the woman them, you know, and the materialism because every dancehall artist, and I don't dancehall, the way them the artists them to the Afrobeat artists them. Every time I see them take a picture, them take it in front of a car or a big house. That is what them do. Every one of them take it in front of a car or a house. I mean, I say, well, that's the culture. You know, see, when me used to say the Rasta man them, reggae, and them they are river, you know, them see them a chop something, all right, smoke herbs, some serious chalice a pull and all them something there. So it's a total different thing. One must not mix up dancehall culture with reggae culture, you know, because it is reggae is what Rasta use to drive Rasta outside there. Because we don't have a church, we don't have a school to profess that. So we use the music. And the music has been very powerful to move Rasta from Jamaica to the whole world. You know, see, and the most influential culture will come out of Jamaica now. It's not Jamaican culture, it's Rasta culture. That is the most powerful thing come out of Jamaica right now. You know, so we can't mix it up now with them dancehall youth and nowhere. And money them I work with. You know, see, right now you have artists who are sing all them life and him can't have a house, him have a house. And him have sing for 60 years. You know, see. And him can't support certain family and family that. The man them now, them don't have no family, so them none of that. But them have big money. One man go up foreign and come back and you see him buy Benz. You know, so you know, see wife started to come out the other day, him have BMW, him have this, that. Like I say, in a jail, him have do that. Him have make music in a jail. You see. So, me no want put together and say, you know, Jamaican culture and all the people them are going over VYBZ Cartel means it's so the people them all over Jamaica go and celebrate him release. And when I celebrate him release, because him oppose the system too. Some of them vex about the system like me, yeah. Me not celebrate nothing, you know, because I say, it's like you have Donald Trump and, what's your name, Kamala. None of them is not preferable to me, you know, but if me get up and hear say Kamala win, would I prefer that? Because I don't choose Donald Trump over, based upon what I see him say and hear him say, I won't deal with it. So in the VYBZ Cartel situation now, the people them I recognize say the system is a fraud. And them now for the system. And them no care what them want to say. Them feel let him go. And now that them let him go, them feel good about it, so them celebrate that. Most Jamaican now celebrate that. That's it. Most Jamaican, they on WhatsApp, YouTube, and them things. So you see that, like it's most Jamaican. I do that. You know, but it's that thing when man celebrate. People celebrate it. Or you have certain people don't celebrate it. You have people love dance, or you have some people can't take dance. Personally, the nowadays dance hall, I don't like it. Because I see that celebrate something with black woman. I say, oh, black woman. Every dance hall thing you see a woman in her bottom in the camera, like put up in her bottom of the camera. Oh, where that is why. But it's that the youth them celebrate. And the gyrating and the dark gun business and all them something there. That are in a trap. You know, it's like we're going now in America with P. Diddy. And when you say, but you mean say them man at this time that going with all the while? Every one of them go right into Hollywood too. I didn't think about it, you know, but you say no, it couldn't be so brown and white. Every day you see something about P. Diddy. Just like how you have with that, the other brother with them little old. What's name again?
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. But this one you look like it worse.
Big time.
Yeah. That come like Epstein where they did on the island.
It look like it's worse than Epstein, right?
Yeah, so when you really check it now, me now go put this music, you know, where people them, you know, with people like the Temptations and Aretha Franklin and Otis Redding and all them people there, you know. That me listen to. And you have some now me listen to still, but me I show you say, me not a hip-hop kind of, I'm collect every kind of music. If you listen to my program, I listen to music when they play upon Irie. I play music when they play upon Irie. You see, if it not say some things, or if it not show a sight of quality in the human spirit, I not play it. You know? And that no mean say you can't talk about sex in the music, you know. Sometimes not what you say is how you say it. And that is problematic to me personally. I'm not a Christian, but I know say, in my spirit, I must be satisfied, say, when I play it, it don't come across like, you know, why brethren, you know, educated, you don't understand where you're going. Why you play that? Nobody can tell me that when I play a tune on the radio, say, why me I play that if I don't hear the lyrics. You see, sometimes I play a tune, I never know what's a bad word in it. And them call me and say, Muta, you have to write a letter, say, apologize. And them say, I'm do it. And I say, but I don't know how that miss me, you know. And I call the other and say, brethren, oh, you make them tune, you make radio edit and out the edit. Why would not to make a tune we can't play upon the radio? I mean, you can't say something bad and not say them lyrics because at this time, I don't have nothing against bad word, but me is not supposed to play it upon the radio. I mean, he's a lawful man. And that Marcus Garvey tell me if you know. And I said, the country where you know, I just follow the law, the man. Don't kind of want to bully a policeman and stop you. Call him sir and yeah, so me do it. Yes, sir, no, sir. See? And then we them in say, so where you talk for brethren? You know, what you know, say a Babylon. No, I'm not that bloodbath. If a policeman lick me, I lick him back. If a policeman lick me, I lick him back. That's why when him stop me, I say, yes, officer, so what me do now? And him say, why you want to see I go speed limit? You know, I say, you want to me never know, you know, so all right, me guilty, so tell me what you have to do now, because I can't deny what you say. He must say, all right, go on. But me now go business, so I mean stop. Stop the one, me never go to eat what you talk about. You see, you know, fireball. No, me do like that. Because me know me stay. If a policeman lick me, I go lick him back. I just saw.
I've heard you say numerous times that the Bible is one of the main contributors to the issues African people experience across the world, right?
Yeah.
For those listening, could you explain why do you believe the Bible has negatively impacted the minds of black people so much?
You want the short answer, right?
No, we want the full answer. We want the full answer.
All right. The Bible, as we have it in the Western world as now, was used to pacify black people. And after them come Africa, in a certain place Africa, when David Livingstone and Richard Burt and all these people come, them have the Bible. And there's a saying in a Kenya when them say, when the white man come, them taught us to pray with our eyes closed. And when we open it, they had our land and we have the Bible. And whether it's a proverb or not, from that time until now, we see black people hold on upon the Bible more than how them hold on upon them pride of them race and the consciousness where them did have when them did in Africa as a people. Because the white man come show you a book where them copy. Because we must remember, say, when them did not make a version of the Bible at the time, 500 odd years ago, there was no printry. So them copy the Bible with hand. And when them copy it with hand, the man who copy it, whether they understand what I say or not, they have to put it to make him understand what I say. So when them write it down, it come to you as him interpretation. And they use it to oppress African people from them time to the point where there's nothing else where the white man create in front of black people. We have subjugated and have helped to keep black people in line like the Bible. Not them politics, nothing else. The Bible is where them use and control black people. And if you ask anybody we're into the Bible, when them quote the Bible, and they say it's the word of God. Now, if you tell a man, say this book, the thing will make you, the thing will make the heaven and the earth, this is them word. This is the word of that thing. There's no way you as a subjugated fool can go around that. So for them to say this book is the word of God, you as a, what them call a sinner, as a person who look for salvation, you can't go around it. And that is really what them use. Why I say that? I say that because for 500 years, right now, 500 odd years since the Bible, King James Bible come to we so. When we look on the world, when we look on the Spanish-speaking, Caribbean-speaking, English-speaking countries, the church is the main source of our education. Because most of the school them was started by the church. Most of the school them was dominated by a denomination of the church. So what we find now say that them connect education with the Bible. And you can't get around that. You can't get around the Bible. And every time a man interpret the Bible, him say, God say. Now, how can you, a man who never hear about this thing yet, but you believe in a God, and him say, God say, oh, you are going to oppose him? You can't oppose that. Him come and tell you, God say. And anything what you say outside of that, you're a heathen or you're a devil. When a man come like me, I may not believe in a God, I may not believe in a devil now. What happened to the people them who never hear about the Bible yet, never hear about Jesus yet? Are they going to be tried and found guilty of not believing in Jesus. Because you have people that the world never hear about Jesus yet. Because white people don't reach this up. All that China and some, I mean, people see China as a city. You have rural areas in China. You know, the Tibetan them get isolated from China because they want them own independence. And from them time until now, they might try to get rid of Buddhism from China because them say them don't know spiritual thing like the Tibetan them. Them not accept nothing but for them cultural expression, which is Buddhism. In India, you have about 14 million different religions. And none of them not include Christianity. So how you get these people now to come around to your understanding and say the Bible is only black people who you find most away in this part of the world and Africa. Because we are the only people who people come in your country and take you out and carry you to the next country. Them never go, Africa never go in the next country yet and take out people and carry them to the next country and colonize them. We have conquered other people, but we never take them out of them country and carry them to our country to colonize them. White people take out of our country and carry out for them country, other people country, like America, like Caribbean, and colonize we. But the main thing that them have is not the gun, it's the Bible. That is what them use, the Bible. And if a black man start to read the Bible, him start to recognize, a whole heap of the things them were in there. Him not believe it. But guess what? Him have to twist it around the next way if he accept it. Yeah, so now him start to believe something where him want unbelieve, but him make that something now become part of seeing belief. You know? And that is like what I find with a whole heap of people who accept Christianity in our me live, in a Jamaica. I'm not saying there no other way, but Jamaica me talk about. That them will give up GLP and them give up PNP. But them nah give up Christian thinking. Even the gunman them, the man them have Bible in them back pocket. Me your people, me your gunman attack and I say, but I tell you, God make me not get the policeman to catch me, because me shot the boy, And I see the boy dropping on my road, and I hear police are coming, and I say, God make the police, I say, you just murder a man and I tell another man, say, God make the policeman to catch you. And people have that way there. Them have that way there where a car drive, two people in the car and the car crash. And the driver foot broke. And people come and I say, boy, thank God I know the 2 foot broke. I say, yeah, thank God I no broke me 2 foot. That's why I broke one. Man dead over precipice and one man saved. And people come and say, God save him, thank God, Jesus, thank God, and get saved. They want to the man who go down over the precipice. They're dead. If it not go your way, you see the devil. If it go your way, you see God. Or you know good, or you know bad. You have to know good, Or you know good. You have to know bad. Because you have to have something associated good with. To say something wrong. So when them developing is a good and bad thing. A God and devil thing. We never have no God and devil in our tradition. We never have no God and devil in our tradition. When something go wrong, we blame the gods. We blame the God of this or the God of that. Even when rain fall, if you're looking at Yoruba tradition, even at Santeria, all I do is the God of the gods, and then you have the other God, Shango and all these things. And Shango is a God. So if something happen, I give praises. If you feel you want rain to fall, you go to that God. If you want water, you have God of the water. You never have no devil. You know, see? And that is what they put in now, because if you start to believe that, people say you're pagan. When you look on voodoo, and them talk about the animism, but everything is connected and it have life. Christianity not tell you that. Christianity said this is that, so it goes that. From it now, my life, it have no significance to the thing. I don't know much dog in heaven or lion in heaven. I never hear about animals in heaven yet. I wonder if I have worked that those for nothing. Like bird, I don't want to go there so. Because I'm a human being and I'm used to that. Maybe when you're dead now and go up there, you don't really need to see that. But then maybe you don't need to see nobody up there. I mean, you're a Rasta man. Even Rasta man now. Me a Rasta man I say, the dread dead, you know, why I'm gone as Zion. I mean, question that. Because I say, then tell me something now. You mean say, appear dead people gone as Zion. My thing says, but let's just start say Rasta. It says Zion is in Ethiopia. And me get to understand it a different way. You know, I say Zion, they are Israel, the land of Israel. Because I go there already. I go to Zion and them show me about David Berry. And I say, them people are not easy, you know. And when I look at pure tourists, they're there. Pure tourists. That's when I turn around look at me and say, boy, brethren. And that's why it reach now. Because we talk about Zion and Jamaica, about Zion. And we start to turn Zion in our spirit place. See? Because we start to say, Zion is a well, older place, no sin cannot enter there. But then again, we have to say, Ethiopia, Zion. So, it's the Bible them get that from, you know. Its foundation is in the holy mountain, the Lord loveth the gates of Zion, more than all the dwellings of Jacob. Glorious things are spoken of thee, O city of God. What am I talking about? It's a city where King David lived. That is what I talk about, you know. It's a praise to the King of Israel. It's not to God, you know. His foundation is in the holy mountain. The man who write it is writing to David. I praise David. The Lord loveth the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob, which is the other tribes of Israel, because them have praised Judah. So when a man has said, no, boy, the man dead and him gone at Zion. Why, him all right. But say, why, him dead? They talk about him all right about. I prefer to live in than dying. Human being is the only creature on earth when no same about dead, and every day him get up and try to prevent it. That is what happened. And Rasta say, me born, when name, well, born away a lot too, but Peter Tosh. Peter Tosh say him can't dead. And when him say him can't dead, him know me like, a man shoot him and him drop in a coffin. It means him can't dead, him go live forever. That's all them wives start to believe it too. And man go then go shoot him. And me hear some elder man, him never say him can't dead, means say him spirit. I go on, him a talk about how him stay at son, him can't dead. How can a man think that? Because he might interpret the Bible. I got him interpret, you know. It's the Bible make him say that, you know.
Do you feel there's anything to learn from the Bible? I understand.
A whole heap of things that if you learn. What you say, man?
Nah, I want to clear that because I think some people think that like your view of the Bible is a totally negative thing, and they don't understand this.
No, well, if somebody listen to my radio program, I wouldn't say that, man. Look here, man. You know why you quote the Bible about 3-4 times or so? Eh?
I want you to clear it up for the people, please. Yeah.
I have to clear it up because I don't understand why I have to clear up that. I have to clear up that, Bridget. I just quote 3 things about the Bible. Eh? If the watchman said the danger and don't want the people, the brother, the people, the planet, a Bible that come from, you know. Then I could have say, there is things in the Bible that you can refer to. But people sometimes, them is so fundamentalist in them thinking that them use the Bible so literal.
Justify everything.
That them can't pass the parable. It's like, all right, Brother Nancy is a Ashanti thing, you know. But every Brother Nancy story have a meaning. But you don't go look for a spider water. You don't go to Africa go say, tell me something where Brother Nancy live. And that which house bottom him live. No, it's a parable. that when you say it, it have a greater meaning to it. So there's a whole heap of story in the Bible that is parables. But somehow black people hold on upon it literally.
That's the problem.
And then now them get caught in the madness. All right. Haile Selassie said, we in Ethiopia have one of, or maybe you hear me say it already, we in Ethiopia have one of the oldest version of the Bible. Whatever old it might be, whatever language it might be, the language remains the same. All right. And go back and make a thing say, until the philosophy that hold one race superior and the other inferior. And him say, until the color of a man's skin is of no significance than the color of his eye. And he mention other things, until, and then him say, until that day, we Africans will fight if it is necessary. Because we are confident the victory of good over evil. Now, if Haile Selassie proclaims, say, them in Ethiopia are one of the oldest version of the Bible. And then go back now, go make a speech and say, until, what is the philosophy that hold one race superior and the other inferior? Racism, white supremacy, that is the philosophy you matter about. Undeniable. I dare any man to come dispute that. Until the philosophy that hold one race superior and the other inferior. And then we don't know the thing him say, because him never say until that day war, you know. Bob Marley said that, you know. Him say, until that day, we Africans will fight if it is necessary. All right, tell me something now. We can't stop fight, don't it? No, we will stop fight. Him say, until. That is the operative word. Until. So when we see white people criticize, it come say that in an interview and all that, you know, and it go viral all over the world, you know. And some white youth come say, see it, man against Haile Selassie word, you must say Haile Selassie say until that philosophy. Then him not read the whole light. Him say until that day we Africans will fight. Him African. Him an African. He must go tell him father, when him come hear about Rasta philosophy, he must go tell him father and mother about that philosophy. Don't come turn around and say, boy, I'm out of racist. Because Haile Selassie racist, him say that. Him say until. And until that day, when that day come, I will all right. But all I know say white supremacy, colonialism, and racism still exists. And I have to fight right now. Because that is where Leonard Howell come and set up. Leonard Howell come and him say we must stop worship no King of England. And when Haile Selassie crowned on 1930, 2nd of November, him say, see we king there, our redeemer that. If we supposed to have a redeemer, see him there. So we point to him, Haile Selassie. Him our redeemer. Some people say him are the Christ and all sort of things, and second coming of Jesus and all them stuff there. You know, see. So if a man feels say, me a fight, yes, because a man put the thing into context. See, into context. So when me say, me not believe in a God and me not believe in a devil, no, I say, see, them are atheists. Me not atheists. You mad? Me not atheists. Me a atheist. And me a walk barefoot all over the world to around square. Atheists, you know any atheists with that? Eh? And me in my yard and make sure say certain food not coming in my house and certain food me not eat. And me depend on the road, you know, if you go to my hotel room to rot it, me sure say me go in there, me not make people go buy food for me unless me write it down. No sugar, nothing in there. No animal product, nothing in there. And if you can't read the ingredients, don't buy it. Because that's how them trick with to. Them put buy Tonka things for synthesis. You know it's what that. Me are no biologist or me no chemist. We don't know what is the meaning of those words. We must say void of. No GMO, no. If I'm see that planet, me say, all right, me read down more. Say, all right, no sugar, no additives. I say, okay. Let me find out a beetroot yesterday. No additives. No, them just put beetroot and lime. Me say, I can't work with that. You know, see. So if that me I work with. So me not a atheist. Me just find some me a think. And find some whole of people lack of that understanding of thinking, critically thinking about certain things. So I fight against you. And most of the thing when I talk is true, me got to go experience it. I'm live it in the bush. I'm ear brethren who have certain knowledge and understanding of certain things. And I don't fight against it, but me listen to them. It's only like when I hear them say certain things now. I'm going to say, don't, brethren, oh yeah, I say that. You know, see, where you get that from? I'm going to tell you, say, God, that's why I made the heaven and the earth. Where you get that from? I just was born in 1892. We must say, I just have to make the heaven. But come I turn I just have to see not God. I just have to say higher than God. It's just simple. People would have vexed me say that, but it's the truth. Because I can't relate to Haile Selassie, the nose and the yes of Haile Selassie. I can't relate to God. Oh, I got go be like Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ born a virgin, right? And him raised from the dead and all them something there. And you want me be like him? Me can't be like him, Rasta. And feed 5,000 people with how much fish and barley and all them something there. Me don't know. Me can't do that. So I'm going to live like him. Would have got born like him, virgin, and grew up from some fisherman and walk on water. And a magician business that. Me not have the connection there with Film Father. I don't know who Jesus Father is, but I don't have a connection with that. Coming back now to the Bible, if we say anything in the Bible. Him say, when you see I see the Father, because the Father and the Son is one. And I say, well, we can't see that. So I have to go no further for go hear that. You know, see, when I hear certain man utter certain word in the Bible, I can't say it again because I understand what him say. It's something Muda say. You know, see it. But when me hear a man actually say the earth make 6 days, I say, what you talking about? In 6 days, God make the heaven and the earth and 7 days rest. I'm tired. Oh, God, I was tired. Adam and Eve and man, you know, whole world get covered with water and 6 people in the ark. And I can't say them something that's literal something. Come tell, give me it in a figurative language. Show me it a different way. What does that mean in my life, in the context of my life? Then I will say, yeah, well, it's a story. But you tell me, say, literally, a man build a wooden boat. In them days, they never have no welding or no nothing. And he build a boat. And you have every animal in that boat.
Across the world.
Like kangaroo. Kangaroo, they Australia, let me get the kangaroo then. To go way up no Sinai and all them way there. You know, see, all them giraffe there. One window and one door. A 500-foot boat. It's joke business. And me come from Am and all them something there. Sherman Jaffet. And them tell you said this. And people are building and because the building too high. God confuse the language of the people there. What kind of madness that? I mean, must believe that literally. No, man, I can't work with that, man. I talk about life experience now. Where a brethren tell you something, and them experience it, and you go into yourself and evaluate it, and you say, okay, yeah, I can't work with that. You know, but I not got Bible in my life. I not got Bible in my life, Pastor. You know, see, because when me start to see that, I never did talk about I just was a Christian. I never come up that way there. And I come to say, my reality show me, say, in being a Christian, don't stop me from experience. When me say I just say, what me do? Kind of experience me I talk about, you know. It's a cultural expression. I just say no locks. Yet till some man, him see a picture and him paint on a locks when I just say, to get in a false interpretation and consciousness. Me know say I just say no locks. You know, see, but that is not what is causing me to continue to say Haile Selassie. Just because I know say him adhere to Christianity It's not that caused me to continue to say Haile Selassie. Because there's something that Haile Selassie did in Ethiopia, politically, that you have to really think about it. And then you realize, oh, I talk to the Ethiopian, then I'm not talk to me. Because everything Haile Selassie say is me I talk to. As a matter of fact, most of the things I say is not me I talk to. If you read the selected speeches of Haile Selassie and these books, most of the speeches I get is to the students, them, to the people, them, and this and this and that. You know, see, when they talk about being Ethiopia, one of the oldest version of the Bible, and them say, no matter the language, no matter the interpretation whatsoever, the language, it remains the same, right? I would have said, then suppose I can't read. I would have to interpret it according to an expert. See, there an next person said, but if I can develop an experience, I'm sure I say, yeah, you know.
For those who are unaware, right? Can you explain how Queen Nyabingi inspired Rastafari to use the word Nyabingi?
Yeah, well, you know, the strangest thing is that most of us don't even know says a woman. Them really are praise that. Unfortunately, in the Nyabingi ceremony and rituals, them kind of exclude women from certain things. Even playing the drum. There's a time when a woman couldn't sit down around the drum and play. And we question that. In the house itself, we question that in the early days. We say, how come Nyabingi is a woman with a bonfire and in that house she can't play drum and the woman them can't play drum. But we get to understand that Nyabingi was a woman in a Uganda. And at that time, a whole heap of African states used to really have rebellion against the British in them country. You talk about Tanzania, Kenya, you know, and all these places. Them used to have a direct war against the British. And this queen did rise up in that way. And she used certain rituals to really deal with it. And one of the rituals them we are told was like the drums and the fire, the blazing of the fire, where them chant around the fire. And as a matter of fact, you have a whole heap of indigenous people who do that too. Because the Native Americans, them do it too. Them beat drum, chant around the fire and burn the British and things. So that was no different in a Uganda. And she was like a queen. She was like a leader. She lead the people, them Nyabingi, where I can talk about Nzinga and, you know, a lot of other female rise up in Africa. But the Rasta man see this queen, that was the first one them recognized in Africa. And they kind of use that now to propel the Nyabingi order. The Nyabingi order now say, yeah, them are going to fight against spiritual wickedness and colonialism by using the drums and the fire and chant. And sometimes these celebrations, as they would call it, can last for 3 days, 7 days, 21 days. I remember we used to go Nyabingi with 21 days. Nobody no left there.
Hold on, Fight. I was there chanting for 21 days?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And what happened that the drum not stop beat. The drum not stop because it a chant the whole time. And as if some man tired, some man get up and go there. And the fire, you have your fireman, them go chop down man tree and bring the tree and throw at the fire. Anywhere they will lag out there, anywhere the wood there, them go there, go blaze up fire and police. That I never have no building and them something. The man used to plant food just to go at the Nyabingi. Because we never have no selling and all them things there. Man chant, bring food, and then them have one kitchen where you have certain man will cook, and them everyone eat, and the chant, even though that I go on, the chanting still a stay, and man a bonfire, and man a chant and a beat drum and everything, and that go on for days.
And I want to ask you, believe it or not, as a bald head, I went to a bingi before, right?
Eh?
I went to a Nyabingi before, right?
Yes.
And I always tell people, man, it's kind of like the purest experience I've ever had in my life, truth be told. in regards to like an energy vibe being around people, right?
Yeah.
What was your greatest experience at a bingy?
I don't know what no greatest experience, but I know the first bingy I go. And as a matter of fact, my elder sister now, she named Faraika and her husband. And she and my wife, that time we never married still, but I will never have no youth. I will go to this bingy in Portland. And the first time I sat at the bingy and I hear the chant, when I hear man say, fire burn! I think some me attack. Lightning for this and burn that. Every time he said something, I take it personal and I say, wait how the man a fire burn me, so I just come here, you know. So that was the experience. The first bingy, maybe I had the second and third bingy too. But after a while now, you start to recognize what it is all about, and then you say clean. But I don't know if I can say my greatest experience in Anaya being, maybe that was my greatest experience in Anaya. For feels every time somebody says something is me, them attack. Because if a Rasta man pass and say, lightning for your ball, no, my ear never saw I until me start to figure, say, wait, man, I fight against me, Rasta. I say, fire burn at this, a man who yam this and yam who yam that. You know, I start to take it personal. You know, so I think that was my greatest experience in the early times.
And do you remember when you found out about Queen Ayabingi? Like when you started to learn that history?
Yeah, that's why I don't know if I remember a specific time, but I know one heap of man, as I know, in the Bingi, never know who name Naya Bingi. Them just come here about Naya Bingi. And them chant Naya Bingi. But after I sit down with, I don't remember who I sit down with, you know. Maybe a Plano, maybe one of them, you know, Tani, Poro. I remember who. I just come into it and then start to understand and read about this. Like, just like come read about Nzinga and, you know, other African queens, you know. Because I know what Rasta, most of the Rasta man who teach me couldn't read, you know. When I teach me, but when I go monks, them couldn't read. Them man that tried to that side, I looked at the sun. Get up every morning and I looked at the sun. It's weird, the way you're mad. The man they build house without nail and hammer. And no cooking and no metal pot and all them something there. And them kind of Rasta life they will come
What
up.
they call them? Angelites or something? What's they call them?
Rasta, which
Birdites?
angel life? I don't know about no angel, born angel.
Somebody told me something about birdites or something one time.
I don't know nothing about them something, them, brethren.
All right.
When me live up St. James, hey, I brethren him bongo you, man. Him dead. Him did him at 90 at the year. Him are the best herbalist. When I say herbal, I don't mean ganja, man. I mean, everybody balled uptown in a man to go be able to him. First time I go to Mumbai, him there on the beach and I saw me go. You see them man there? Them man there, them I talk about no bone this and bone that. If you come in at them canvas thing with a certain thing, man, them run you like. You know some Rasta man, if you have a plant in ganja, you go burn it to rotted. Boy, you smoke it. Him run you. Because I say after him spend 6 months of planting ganja, you come burn it like a Babylon. Because go Babylon, them know burn herbs. So it's not like you have people where, you know, because if you hear them, the only reason why when I sound away, you know, is because I expose it to a camera or to the radio. But it's not me one as a Rasta don't wear shoes. Only for Rasta don't wear shoes. But it's just that me is the one who in front of camera, the on stage and all these things. So it come like, the brother has a different team, man. He never wear no shoes. I can't go and Mobile go show you enough Rasta without wear shoes. That's it. I can't go among Rasta man who still hold certain height and levity where I still do over dead. When I say dead, I mean say, I eat certain things now when I say, but where I tell years ago, I don't even touch that. I cook in a certain pot now, I say, but here I go, a yaba, I cook in a clear pot and all them something there. You see, man, the most Rasta whenever used to smoke ganja. I know me want to smoke ganja. Yeah, but I just want to smoke ganja still with a Rasta, but when I come, I know me want to smoke ganja. The whole of the Rasta they me them never smoke ganja. And you can't go smoke ganja amongst them. Because them go cook it, eat it, And then when we don't eat it, we'll sit down like, yes, man, you know, Rastafari, that was just all right, you know. Just, yeah, man. That day they done. If you eat it, if you eat it in the morning, you know, it's better you don't have no feel for go chop out, you know. Better you don't have no work for go do because when you don't cook up that with onion and scale like callaloo, when you cook it up with scale and onion and put on your rice and peas and something there, when you don't eat it by yourself. Yes, Rasta. No, yes, yeah, man. I don't sir. I have experience of where I come from.
All right, we give thanks for the history.
But me hear your interview profile, you know.
Yeah.
Me hear your interview profile, you know.
Yeah.
And me have profile spar for years, you know.
He told me.
From one hill to the next hill. That him eventually come build a house near me.
Yeah.
In a man take away. But him used to there watch it. And I up there, so we used to boil the whole heap of coconut oil.
That's how I know about the coconut oil and everything.
Yes. That the man, we no long pants and no have nothing for them and barefoot and chat through Babylon certain way. Rough. You know, see, we don't have nothing but no Bible and, you know, Jesus and everything other people call them no different name. And, you know, 12 tribe and, you know, Popo and them. You know, them something there. I just push and I had the daughter them too.
Because he told me everybody, I guess, used to assist with everyone plot on different days to help with the farming.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he told me that about it.
Yeah, man. And we had knit while the daughter them a cook and all them there. You see, because the knitting is the thing we bring in the money. You know, them kind of way there. So we need to tam them and go sell them. So it's a liberty, man. It's a liberty. You know, see, it's a liberty, brethren. I tried with plant sucker from St. Thomas go clear a man take a be from bus. Because you have a next set of brethren that used to live over St. Thomas there. We up the top of one hill. When them plant the food and go, we never used to go to market. We don't buy food at market. Because you don't know who the food that come from, where the food that come from. I know me I buy food in a supermarket. My life done. My life done to that class because, you know, it's like, what me I do at this market? What me I do at this supermarket? Man wrap everything in a plastic bag and all the blood clot something. What me I do? You know, it's that thing. You know, see. But you look at it and you say, all right.
No, he was telling me, Prophet told me everybody started leaving because you have families and stuff. So everybody kind of settled down a little bit, you know?
Yeah, man.
Life, you know?
Because them time they would just have tried, you know, Rasta, like, high, you know. High, till last year, you know, just go through.
How long you lived in the hills?
I didn't know, I feel like, I know the 70s, you know. I don't know if it's the extent of the 80s. I don't know. But I remember, you know, it's a good little while though, because we build all out. Well, I know somebody have put house for 15 years. Where profile come build a house, so I did it for 15 years. And I did the Red Hills. And I remember about 20 years.
20 years.
About 20 years up there. Yeah, man, them days nobody don't want to take up on bus, you know. If I go mobile, because the coconut them, well, get a oche. I carry go a man to go be a market. And we have 2 cocos bag of coconut. And we them they have some Volkswagen van where them go up the back. And they go in there. The people them don't want to go in at the van with the people them. Because them say we here. I go touch the people them. We have to squeeze up with the luggage in the back of the van. And drive go Ochi. Go and drive Mobile with the van, you know. From Ochi to Mobile. In the back of the van. With the coconut them and people them luggage and everything. Like we are luggage too. So we have to still luggage there. And go. See him like in a Kingston. I go to Kingston and I go to New Kingston and I go to the bus stop. And I go there and say, hold on the dread. You can't go in there now, you know, because the people them go to work and you hear I go touch them. So what that? Blood clot. That's all. I go to jail for ganja, I don't smoke ganja. them thing there. The first time I walk a man thing over here, I walk by the edge of the road and the man with them Jeep, the policeman, and him make a wrong move, you know. And I turn around and say, hey, think about them batty boy will live a mobile this. I will tell people tell that. The man jump out of the van and grab me up and say, watch me. Go in at the van, wait till I reach on the police station. I said, oh bad. I said, oh, this is the first time I walk a mobile and a policeman go beat me. I go carry me go to the police station and go beat me. And then put me in the cell. And some man, it's weird, you know. When you're in the cell, you know, it's a thing like that there, but it's wood. So a one man can lay down on it. And you have all 7, 8 man in the cell. And the shit bucket, they're right beside it. Because so you have to shit, you know. You shit on the shit bucket and let it there until them come up. I them tell you, let you out for empty. And when a brother who just come in at the cell now go lay down pan something now, and a brethren who did dead there say, hey, call him whatsoever and say, yeah. And the man take the shit bucket and dose the brother, you know. And you know how it happen now. Because when them dose it, you know, shit a fly all over the place, you know. Because you know, just take it and church, so you know. Yeah, everybody have to dodge, you know. The police them turn on a blood bath hose. And that's for them hose out the cell, you know.
So,
and because we tell a policeman, say, hey, you think I want bad boy, this is that. Because usually them used to say, first time they used to say, I pay a Batman, they are mobile, you know. You didn't know that? Yeah, man, them used to say it, man, say, I pay a Batman, they are mobile. Yeah. The next time, when we are Potosi Hills, you know, me and IRV, I don't know if you know a virgin name, IRV.
I heard the name, Bon.
Me and IRV and them lady and another daughter in our van, and the daughter drive, she's a foreigner, she drive. Come off of there and she had smoke out and she see the police guy along the road. And she dropped the split on the ground in the car. And the policeman stopped her and said, well, I smell God in this car, you know. And the man see the split on the ground and the daughter who was driving, say, fear one, you know. Him say, nah, take that. He might carry the whole of the police station. Because when we go down there, we are going to say, I don't know none of it one. The daughter tell him, say, fear one, you know. And the daughter was in there, which was IRV lady, she did pregnant. And them lock her up. And we have said, but the daughter pregnant, we have said, we're not dealing. But you know, see the daughter, she was this daughter of a minister, politician minister. And when them hears that she down there, them call the station. And that's how she gets to come out. You understand? All right. We'll go to court. Anyway, the next time I get ganja, old for ganja now. I'm driving a trench town with a next brother and my wife, where my children them, and a next daughter where you used to move on. See. And him see the police, man, and him drop the ganja in the car again, and a different thing this now. And when them drop it and the thing, the police stop the car. And them say, I can't hold on to God jail, you know. And the brother say, my ganja. Him say, I don't care whatsoever. I can't go. The man, for them cheap, you know, it not have no back, you know. You just have a long seat where you put on the whole on the seats and the whole on over there. So them sit down beside you. The policeman sit down at the policeman sit down at the edge. And they put me beside him. My lady and the other lady and thing. And then the other policeman them sing over there. And we are drive go up the road. Because we have got Admiral Town Police Station out around a slide road. And we are drive go up the road. And obviously the road I don't know no highway. A pure patrol up on the road. It's a weird thing, you know. I tell you this, it's happened to me, you know. A pure patrol up on the road and the man a driving Jeep up, you know, and the Jeep dropping over the patrol and go so and rock on him, you know. The policeman told me and said, wait, I push, I try push me. I push, I try push me out of the man. Wait till I go to police, wait till I go to the scene. That's it. I said, don't sir, you know, so you can't explain to him. Them lock up the whole of it in one cell. Oh, kid didn't have this, kid did in there too. Kid didn't have the play. No, kid did in there. I think kid did in there now. Anyway, we go to the cell, we go to the police station, and them lock up in the cell. Same shit bucket and all them something there. Where we in the car? Where we in the I think it was a Jeep, not a Jeep, yeah. No, the brother never drive, it's a Volkswagen Miller drive. When we did in the car, we were tuning that play with Bob Marley. 3 o'clock, roadblock. I've got to throw away my little herb stock. You see, when we in the cell, the policeman come in front of the and a tan, you know. 3 o'clock, roadblock, and I got to throw. I say, what the blood bad, what with them people are that? The man I sing the song about, and about 3 o'clock too, you know. About 3 o'clock, and they said, I've got to throw away my little herb stock. Me never have the herbs and the youth one, and them tell themselves one. If go up and go halfway through police courthouse now, and them call up the case, and them say, how many name again? A big boy son. The man said, guilty or not guilty? The judge. The virgin get up and say, is that I come to find out, sir? I say, appeal laughing in the blood bad courthouse, you know. And I come to find out them charge, but that's some little bit of money them charge you. I'll let you go. So, and them little thing they know, they're at death side now, they'll lock me up again, I sent and there. And the fuck me was so much ganja, and I want to take the ganja them and pack up and I want to sell them. A policeman passed me and say, oh, the Blumbat you deal with. Exactly, coming out say blood clot most of the time, Blumbat. Everybody know, I'm me originate that. Blumbat. Policeman locked up and say, me tell him bad word. So, them say, I'm going to have to come back a sentence. When I come back a sentence, I'm going in front of the judge. The judge say, no, him never come and say, him never come at the policeman never come at the courthouse. So the judge asked me, what you come here for? I say, well, a policeman locked me up and say I must come back to court, sir. And he said, I tell him a bad word. So the policeman, so the judge said, tell me what you tell him. I said, Blumbat. He said, if that you tell him, then that's why I bring me come back here. Man, go home here, man. So the judge go. So I just saw it go. I saw it go.
All right. There's so much criticism about the younger generation and what the youth are doing, right? I asked the football coach recently, I asked him why kids have changed so much. He told me kids have not changed at all. It's the parents that have changed. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, the parents was kids, you know. Right, I have children, I have children. So everybody has changed. It's not only the kids. The parents change, obviously, as him say. But the kids change because the kids become parents too. And there's something that the kids are bring over to parenthood that is not desirable as it is. So the African experience, the African consciousness. So you will have what we call the closeness of the outside culture of the colonialists. The colonialists, the culture is more prominent now with the advent of technology, with the advent of traveling. You know, the other time when some people never used to leave Jamaica and go foreign. Now everybody have visa. Go out, everybody have a family in America where them can go visit. And then now the popularity of the television. And now we have the new God, what we even call the iPhone, that helps make that culture override the older culture of where we call your grandmother and even your mother, because them days your mothers it kind of get. I think my mother did old. Because when I hear my mother say, I want to live to 50. I say, hey. I know me a 70 other, I say, wait, I wonder where my people never say no. That's it. So it's like them days you look at your mother as a big woman. Anytime she says something to you, you say yes. Nowadays, the children them now, they will be all 15 and their mother 30. You know, see, so in them days, I said a 30-year-old mother is a, you know, I say she's old, but you never usually hear of a woman who are 30. I really have picked me, even though she would have have it, but you never so prominent to you. But now you see, young girls are walk up and down with little baby. I walk, better about pick me a walk, and them all 16, 17, 18. You know, they're in a teenager, and them are pick me. You know, and that now you find say they have not been able to come out of that what them call Jamaican cultural experience to really make the youth them come out right. I mean stay in it. You see, because meanwhile them a move. The picnic move with them. So when the young mothers and fathers move and gone into the Americanization of the culture, the children they move and gone into the Americanization of the culture too. So where you find all a dance hall now. You find a mother and we are picnic clothes, come and dance. The grandmother and wear the mother clothes, come and dance. And when you hear much you the grandmother, I said, then where you do a dance, much if you want your picnic clothes. See? So that help now to make everything get confused and mix up. You don't know who's the mother, who's the grandmother, who's the picnic, because all of them share the same outlook. And that is the introduction or the invasion of the Americanization of our culture.
And there's another aspect I want to touch on. I feel that plays a big role. I observe people growing abroad to work and leaving their children. Because it seems like the person that's watching the child, yes, they're watching them, but it's not their child at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a little neglect in regards to the guidance that they need and the respect from that child. What do you think about that?
Yeah, because you know, you have what we call now the barrel people, them grew up with them friends.
Auntie, grandmother.
Yeah, but the mother and the father, they are foreign. And only time them know what the mother and father is when them get a barrel come with woolly pot. China things from made in China things and them feel good about it. And the father and the mother feel say, yeah, they might take care of them picnic. Yeah, sometimes the father left the mother in a Jamaica and gone a foreign and saying so come back. And then him go have another family over there and forget the family over in a Jamaica. And the picnic don't have no guidance. You see? The mother alone become father for the picnic them. And him out there, or the youth out there, and they might get guidance from undesirables in the community. Because there was a time when we could have said, you really make the village take care of the children. You can't say that again because the village really is a school. Because the people spend more time in the school and in the village, more than in the village itself and in the house. And normal people spend 8 to 9 to 10 hours in a school.
5 days a week.
And by them come home, them go and go bed and watch TV. So that is where I bring them up. So you don't have a village that take care of child again. Because the father not there, the mother not there. And then now the youth is left to the disposal of anything when at the community. And most of the time at the community, especially at the garrison them, especially in a so-called ghetto. It's undesirables are the things. And like 16. In Jamaica right now, 16, they're like, them catch a youth, a little youth the other day, 7-year-old, that carry gun go to school. And when I talk about not like a pipe gun, I talk about big gun. And I'm trying to figure out how him have a gun like that in a school. And a whole heap of the youth them are dead now. Not only them friend that kill them, but police. And some teenager youth, some teenager youth. So we have a serious problem. Well, it can't get rid of it now, but we don't know if the leaders them have the guts to get rid of it. And when I show them alternative, them still look on it like, oh, Rasta business, you know, them really, and them sister